My apartment's back entrance gets really dark at night, so here's how I made a light fixture to brighten it up. I started by marking out and cutting 11-inch lengths of 11.5mm Baltic birch plywood. This is the length of the slats that make up the bulk of the light fixture. Using my combination square, I marked out areas for a slot 2 inches in from either end. This would allow each slat to nest inside the one below, kind of like a Lincoln log. Check out my transforming bookcase video for more detail on how I cut these sort of slots with a circular saw. Then I flipped each piece and began marking and cutting out a bunch of strips. It only took 3 pieces of plywood of about this size to get all the strips I needed. The geometry of this light fixture is mainly defined by the thickness of the plywood and the length of each strip, so I didn't really have to be too precise about cutting the strips, which is good considering my lack of a workshop and using a pretty cheap circular saw. After all the strips were cut, I hand sanded them and cleaned out the notches. Then I could glue up the main body of the light fixture. The notches made it really simple to align and glue each strip, while also increasing the strength of each glue joint. I could have used some sort of jig to square up and line up all the pieces during gluing, but for this project, aligning everything by eye was good enough. While the glue was drying, I began assembling the light circuit. This consists of an LED light bulb screwed into a ceramic light socket wired into a switched extension cord. Before assembling anything, I covered the exposed terminals on the light socket with electrical tape. Next, I marked and cut down a piece of plywood to form the top plate of the light fixture. Then I used my jigsaw to cut out cavities for the cord to pass through. I cut 4 equal openings to give myself options while hanging the light, and also to maintain the overall symmetry of the piece. I also added a hole to attach the light socket with a bolt. Adding a recess for the bolt head probably wasn't necessary, but it was a good little excuse to do a little precision chiseling. Then I could glue the top plate to the rest of the light fixture. I added some salt to the glue just to stop things from sliding around during assembly. While this was drying, I saved myself a trip to the hardware store and made a hook to hang the light fixture from a wood screw. When the glue was dry, I could attach the light socket to the top plate. To actually hang the light fixture, I pre-drilled holes in each corner and then screwed in eyelets. To suspend the light fixture from the ceiling, I just used some paracord I had lying around. Then it was just a matter of finding a joist, drilling a hole, screwing in my makeshift hook, and hanging the finished piece. For more projects like this one, check out the rest of my channel and let me know what you think.